When COVID hit in the spring of 2020, all of a sudden, this pandemic just took over and we saw families go into crisis.
This is something no one was expecting. Altogether, we looked at it and said, yes, this is what we're made for. Whatever's on the table, we're going to use to support the families as it comes in.
Families that were being impacted by COVID, they'd lost their jobs, they were sick, were in the hospital. How do we help them?
We did not have a clear picture of what parameters of support would be coming to us from a state or federal level. So we needed to be able to provide a program, immediately get kids taken care of during the school day without having clarity around what other supports would be available to us.
The board serves as a brain meld. We come from many, many different organizations, different companies, different backgrounds.
In what felt like a blink of an eye, we were able to pivot our thought process, send out thousands of dollars, support families.
In that 2-week period, we had 70 requests for emergency help. Kids were home and daycare wasn't available. Suddenly, they weren't getting fed at school. There were kids at home that didn't have the ability to have connectivity strong enough to attend virtual classes.
It's a rough ride for everyone. And that's the sadness for me is everyone's impacted.
Pre-COVID, we were servicing 7 to 10 families a month. When COVID struck, I was servicing 7 to 10 families every couple of hours. At one point, we were servicing over 100 families a week.
Having the support of the foundation, especially at the beginning of the year, when we weren't really sure what was going on, was actually really a lifesaver. It did give us that hope and vision that we were going to get through it.
During our large event, we were able to service over 1,000 students that day.
People that had resources really wanted to help. The response was phenomenal.
We realized we were going to need close to $60,000 a month, at least through summer. We were gifted with a $70,000 one-time grant. A person stepped up and said, here. It was like a miracle, but we were able to go the next month.
It's been amazing to be an organization that can listen and try to respond as quickly as possible to whatever the needs are. To have our donors donate so generously so that when something new and unexpected comes in, we have the funds and we can answer the call of whatever it is.
If this need is present in the district, we want to be able to meet it as it rises, seeing the hope relight in these people's faces because they're looking at disaster and they're like, we'll give you a breather. We'll get you to the right places. Because a lot of them, they don't know where to look. They don't know where to ask. They're in shock.
I have seen the impact of Northshore Schools Foundation monies impacting schools and bringing change throughout the school. But most of all, it always drills down to impacting kids. The difference they make one day can have ripple effects across time and can make generational changes.
The foundation as a partner is ready, nimble, creative, always looking for ways to make the work easier and more collaborative and more team-oriented.
Nobody said no. No one said, let's step back. They all said, let's make it happen. And we collectively told the district, we're here and we're going to make this work.
We also immediately put into place a community and district response fund. Most of it went to help support childcare costs for essential workers. The remains of that fund will go to COVID testing so we can get kids back in school. As students and teachers go back into the classroom, will the schools look the same or will they be different? I don't think anyone knows that yet.
This isn't over. This is middle. We at least have another year that we're going to probably have extra draw. We need all of your help out there. The community's coming to us and saying, what can we do to support you in your efforts here?
Northshore Schools Foundation is truly a blessing.
Thank you for always being there.
I couldn't have done it without the partnership of my own colleagues in the organization. It's just been amazing to touch so many lives and to know that the foundation will be able to continue to do so with the hopes of donors like you.
The only way we get to be here and make this work is with the support of the community and people like you.